Possesses great length.
Now on the tee from Denmark, Rasmus Højgaard.
And the second shot coming up for Min-Woo Lee, who went with iron off the tee here.
Just 110 yards. Oh, beautiful strike. What a way to start. I thought just maybe it was going to rip right back into the cup.
Terrific start for the 26-year-old from Perth, the owner of 3 victories on the DP World Tour. Min-Woo Lee drove it in the left-hand rough here at the second.
Very thick on that left-hand side. All you can do is just push it down the fairway, put a wedge in your hand.
Par 5 second in the third, coming up from 64 yards from Min-Woo Lee.
Hole cut just off that right edge. Got to control the spin. Wow. Beautifully done there. Hits his number.
So Berger birdies the second, as does Min-Woo Lee. And a dream start for the young Australian.
He made a run a couple of years ago versus Scottie on the back nine.
He did. Promising, very talented player. Just hasn't been able to really get himself in the hunt as much as we thought he was going to.
Stay right. Stay right.
Just a great look right down the alleyway there between those tall pines.
Yeah, baby.
Hole high. Chance to get it to 4 under par, getting better and better. You just can't give up on things here. Min-Woo to get it to 4.
Slightly more difficult look for Min-Woo. Going to work to his right. Oh, cleans that up nicely.
Walk it in to get it to 4 under, share second place.
A wind right to left, he can draw it way around those. They shouldn't be anywhere near his line. He needs it so high, mile in the air, but not turning over. This is well right.
Look out up there on the right.
He does have a good lie here, hitting his third of the par 5.
And he's trying to land it into that upslope before he gets to the hole. Still out of that rough. That is really well done.
Oh yeah, confidently steps that one in. And Min-Woo Lee suddenly has only 1 back, and he has 9 holes to play.
Help it right to left. Beautiful tee shot.
Yep, that's all he was looking for.
It's amazing, Dan, how some of these guys now have these long irons that they can literally hit 260 or 70 yards.
Gary, it's funny you say that about you guys. You used to hit drivers this far. Bo Martin, his caddy, who used to work for Shane Lowry, came by and said, "This guy's got some speed, doesn't he?"
He's got a good looking birdie.
Yeah, he does. That'll be an uphill putt moving to his left. 180 over par.
Here's
Better get him on the par 5.
Here's the birdie for Min-Woo.
Up the hill.
Oh yeah.
Dan, this group has been asked to pick up the pace. So a little unnerving on this golf course to try and play fast. Going with that iron, I would expect that low stinger he likes to play. Up the right side, did not turn it over. That was very close to that thing they call the hosel.
Ouch. I'm not sure I've ever seen one quite that far to the right at 18.
There's no other place like that. Min Woo Lee, after that wild tee shot, that was his second. He played it up the path.
And he's hoping to get it out to the fairway.
So now we catch up with his third. Pine needles, tree in the way, keep it low.
Yeah, you got to keep it to the right, though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, easy. Wait a minute now. It's not finished. It's not finished. Hang on. Pretty big slope right there. It's actually back uphill at the end. As the front of the green slopes.
Oh, how about that? One of the craziest fours you'll ever see at 18 after what Min Woo Lee did off the tee. Second shot wasn't great. Third shot got him in position for that. I don't know how this happened.
I don't either, because the ball falls in uphill.
Min Woo Lee with a spectacular four at the last.
Pretty crazy par on 18. Take us through the whole process.
Yeah, you know, I just had a feeling that, you know, if I hit a good 2-iron, which I have been all day, I can have a, you know, short wedge in and manage to hit, you know, produce the worst swing of the day, about 40 yards right of where I wanted to hit it. So I was just very happy to have a par putt. I literally had no shot. I had an opportunity to kind of go over the grandstand, and, you know, if it ended up in the grandstand, I would get a drop, but that was still a tough shot, you know, pitching it back this way. So it was nice to have a par putt, and yeah, managed to sneak it in on the right edge, and yeah, it was summed up the day. It was a really solid day.
I heard some fans on the tee box saying he's going to hit a stinger, he's going to hit a stinger. How much do you try to play up to that, and how much do you just choose the right shot?
Yeah, no, I mean, I didn't hear that, but you can get away with the stinger. You can get carried away with the stinger. It's a very tough shot, and to do it under pressure, you know, you have to get very steep, and I usually just do that anyway. So I try to hit, you know, a normal 2-iron, and if it comes out low, it comes out low. But I mean, I launch it pretty low anyway, so it looks like a stinger, and I'd rather just hit it solid and you know, move on. But I probably should have hit a stinger after that drive on 18.
The second shot looked like pretty crafty.
Yep.
Deliberately played it along the cart path, just knowing to get it in the pine straw.
Yeah, I wanted to hit the cart path maybe once, but not 4 times, something like that, 4 or 5 times. But I try to one bounce it, and then hopefully the second bounce was under the branches and letting it roll out to the fairway, but it just came out. It was into the grain and it just came out absolutely dead. And I mean, I probably would have hit it harder if there was no path, but there was path, so I kind of had that insurance, you know. And then, you know, I just thought if I can get it past a tree, it would be, you know, a straight shot up to the green, but it literally was stuck behind the tree, and I was like, nice one, good job. That third shot could have easily gone in the water if I just pulled it, but used a bit of magic and tried to cut up a little pitching wedge out of the rough and out of the pine straw, and it was absolutely perfect.
Thanks for watching the PGA Tour on YouTube. For more, click here, and to subscribe, click here.